All right, here in round one, and yeah, I think we're gonna keep this hand. I mean, technically, we have both colors, a little bit slow, but we'll keep it. I mean, I guess one advantage of our aggressive deck is that we actually have a good late game plan. Not even a decent one. We have a straight up good late game plan, as evidenced by this hand. A lot of powerful. Like, if we can survive and get Dreadnought online and then start spitting out Madness guys while simultaneously making this bigger, that's big. So I guess that is one advantage of our sort of mediocre looking aggressive deck. Admittedly, this hand is pretty slow. And I guess we didn't get a ton of removal, did we? In fact, did we get any? We got a Fiery Temper, and that's it? How did I not notice that we basically have no removal in here? Well, I guess it's good our opponent's not doing anything, because we're not either. Once we hit that 5 mana, though, then we're going to be doing some stuff. What do we got? Stitchwing Scab. All right. Let's get second mountain. All right. Let's duelist. So I'm much more willing to trade off a duelist and mutation. That's a lot of flyers. What do we got? Oof, that's ugly. All right, let's go Embry Wolf. Swing. So I can pump this, or I can Grotesque Mutation now. Mutation's probably better as a surprise. Although he's tapped out, this might be a good opportunity to cast it. So I can get in for 6. Let's just get in for 6. Grotesque Mutation's a lot better when your opponent's not sure they can win the race. Or when they're trying to race, I should say. Okay. All right. So I guess we pump and mutation. Hmm. Well, that's scary. So we have lethal here, so yeah, I guess we gotta. I have no choice. I can't do anything else. We gotta play into a removal spell here, it looks like. Okay, got us. So we gotta go to the next game here, and we just missed on lands there. That was a weak keep in retrospect. I thought the keep was gonna be okay. I kind of figured we'd see some of our low end cards, but we didn't see any of the Tormenting Voices. I just got to be more particular about what I'm keeping. I think I got a little bit greedy with the keep there. So let's just be more intelligent with our keep in game 2 here and see if we can do a little bit better. Um, yeah, this is definitely a keep. I want to play the turn 2 Pale Rider, so I guess I'm not exactly sure what I'm discarding yet. We'll figure it out. Maybe it's the Senseless Rage, even without the Madness. That might still be okay. Yeah, I think we are. I think Tormenting Voice is going to be better. Uh-oh. See if he bounces it. All right, let's swing here. All right, did in fact have the bounce, which is a bummer, but one in which we are going to accept. So if I play Pale Rider now, which I probably do, now I discard Tormenting Voice? I guess so. I'm actually unsure on this one. I mean, I play a Curse Witch next turn. Markov Dreadnought's too big to discard. I kind of need the land, so I guess we discard Tormenting Voice. Got picked apart pretty hard there by the bounce effect. Pious Evangel is a great card. Okay. Ooh, that's like the perfect card for a Cursed Witch. If we draw a swamp, we're in pretty good shape. Ooh, that's a really bummer situation we're in right now, with just some of the most powerful cards in our deck in hand and just the complete and utter lack of ability to play them. It's pretty harsh. Oof. Oof. That is painful. I'm going to cast it now because he's tapped out. Well, pretty happy that worked out for us. Still just a black mana away from really taking this game over. There it is. All right. Let's make the trade here so Dreadnought gets better. So I was going to say, now I can start sandbagging lands. Because we can play everything in the deck. Griff Spoon, okay. This does flip to a 3/4 now, but that's still not good enough to stop the Dreadnought. 4 mana up. Triskaidekaphobia less good when your opponent's got a Pious Evangel. Although, do you have to gain the life? You do gain 1 life. All right, well, that moves him closer. That prevents him from casting creatures, I guess. We may just want the Tormentor and pass, though. Let's let him gain a little bit of life. From playing creatures, and then Triskaidekaphobia might be able to just get us there. So now he's racing. All right, well, this is not going to be an easy race. Corrigible Youths. All right, well. guess we chill. And the plan is Dreadnought, Nobility plus Incorrigible Youths. Look at that card draw. This still works fine for me, though. So technically I could discard 2, but since I'm not gonna, I think we just get the dude out. Okay, so I can swing with all 3, has to block the Dreadnought, right? Could just chump it though and then eat one of these. Otherwise I can use Triskaidekaphobia. Interesting dilemma. So swing with all 3, chump, eat, take 4, go to 5. He can smash back for 7. But there's also one card, has Silver Strike open. What are the chances my opponent has Silver Strike? I don't know. I feel like the late game is favorable for me, which maybe means I just want to cast Triskaidekaphobia, because any future creatures he plays are going to move him closer to 13. But then, if he can answer Markov Dreadnought, then we just lose. So I guess that's not ideal. Maybe we do need to swing with everything here, and I need to just be able to leave up both. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, the problem with Triskaidekaphobia here is I'm at a life total that's very precarious for losing myself to the card. Oh no. Well, kind of committed now. All right, that was nonsensical, but stole the win. Still don't have much in terms of sideboard, do we? Shambleback, he does have the Topplegeist, I guess, but let's just run it back. Game 3, no red mana, 2 red cards, 5-drop, 2-drop. This hand is not great. I think we're wanting to do better than this. This hand is very dependent on key draws. I think we're going to try and do better. Alright, this hand at least does stuff early. Alright, Senseless Rage too, sure. Guess we can leave that on top. Maybe leaving that on top wasn't wise. But whatever. I can go a bit more all in on the Sanguinary Mage. If he bounces it, we'll accept it. If he can't bounce it, he's in some trouble. I'm trying to think. What's all the removal we saw from our opponent? We saw basically just the bounce, just the wind, and sleep paralysis. I guess I'm much more worried about sleep paralysis, because if he bounces it to take care of our Senseless Rage, that's a problem, but sleep paralysis is a much more effective way since it deals with both cards. Waiting till post-combat to play a land? It looks like it. Okay. I can make this trade, but I think we're going to take this. Ooh, Reckless Scholar's a very good card. Triskaidekaphobia, yeah, it's a thing. It is a thing. All right, let's chill on the Sanguinary Mage this time. All right, sounds good to me. Corrigible Youths. I wish I could cast you. So, a bit of a dilemma here, are we not? Triskaidekaphobia looks not good here either. No Madness Enabler, unfortunately. Alright, I guess this doesn't feel right, but I guess we're going to do it. I can't really hold back. At least if he attacks, I can maybe get in with Incorrigible Youths. Not loving my spot here. Well, I should have played that to get the extra damage. Ooh, that's a rough one. Alright, I guess we Fiery Temper the Scholar, I guess. Unfortunately, still on a 2-turn clock, which is going to be, at this point, impossible to beat. Looks like we're just dead, huh? Yeesh. Our deck played very poorly, and I feel like our opponent's deck wasn't that great either, so it's pretty telling. Our deck is very bad. I'm feeling very, very bad after this match. Lost a lot of faith in our deck after this one. It just did not feel, it always felt clunky, and it never felt aggressive. So that's a bad combination there. We were never able to get our madness online effectively, I felt like, despite having actual madness enablers in here. Yeah, that's worrisome. That is worrisome. We're very dead. Very, 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 very dead. Well, that was a tough one. Hopefully in round 2 and 3, our deck can pull some miracles, because we're going to need them. Not feeling confident at all after this match. Like I said, I don't think our opponent's deck was particularly insane, and on top of that, even made errors in the last game to let us win. So that is a bad sign, my friends. All right, we'll see you in round 2, and pray we can do better.